Hello again. Didn't think I'd be doing a pickups video after the last one and how much I spent, but somehow I found things, and things have turned up that I bought ages ago, and they just take time to turn up. But yeah, I thought I'd be spending most of my time playing some of the other games I picked up, but never mind. I've played a few of them. Start with two rather not too interesting. I bought some games in a charity shop and it had a minimum spend on card. To be honest, I bought 3 from the same place, but I had to get an extra one to go over the limit. So I got 2 Xbox games, one which was Armed and Dangerous. It looks interesting. It's a LucasArts game. Don't know much about it. One that I got sent randomly that I never ordered on the PS2 a while ago. I found the Xbox version. This is what I bought to knock myself over the limit, which is Buffy Chaos Bleeds. But strangely, I'm dropping it. This was the game I wanted to buy, and it was the most expensive of them. It's a rhythm game. It wasn't very expensive, it was only like £3, so I'm not making it out to be something super crazy. It's a rhythm game based on like an orchestra, and it sounded interesting to me. Just Mad Maestro, so yeah. And I didn't mind it. I see a lot of French versions of this around, but yeah, this is the English one with English manual. It's not an expensive game. I was just interested by it. Got 2 PS3 games. One of them being Overlord Raising Hell, which is the PS3 version of the same. I think it's the same one on the 360. I played the 360 one and I quite enjoyed it, but I want to see what this. There's a bit of additional content. There's a few realms to go through, extra multiplayer maps, split screen. Yeah, to be honest, there probably ain't a great deal different with it, but it was £1, so I grabbed it. I think this was the last one I needed out of all the God of War PS3 games, and I always find it and it's always got a really faded case whenever I find it, so I picked it up, which is the God of War Collection Volume 2, so thought I needed that. When I said I had some things show up which I ordered ages ago, it was 2 games from Limited Run, which are currently still sealed because I haven't got around to playing them. One of them is Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey, and the other one is Home, which is a horror game. It looks like it's kind of in the same vein as you go see it on there, Lone Survivor, but I don't know much about it. It just looked interesting, so I'll give that a shot. Got 2 360 games for the collection. One was free and one was cheap for like $2.99 or something. Which was the first one was Star Trek. To be honest, I don't see this very often, but it's not an expensive or rare game. But grabbed it when I saw it. This was the freebie. Someone at work just said, "Do you want this?" And I thought, I don't have it in my collection. Which was FIFA 15. I don't like paying for sports games, they're horrible. This I had actually paid for before the last video I did, but it hadn't turned up. It's an incredibly broken game. I've been trying to play it. I've got a session going this Friday to complete one of the online achievements where you need 16 people. I can't find 16 people. But yeah, it's MX versus ATV all out. Literally, on the original Xbox, this plays at about 25, maybe sub 25 frames per second. It's horrendous. Would not recommend it, to be honest with you. But if you've got it and you're interested in joining a boosting session with me on Friday, let me know. That's if I put this video up by then. And I found 2 charity shop finds on Xbox One games. They're not usually the kind of thing I go for, but they were cheap. WWE 2K15. I've got 16. I think 15 has servers offline, because 16 does. And the other one was 2K17. I thought, if they're super cheap, why not? Got a couple of PS1 games here. The first two I actually already owned, so I picked them up as just because they're good cases. I could switch them out. Just Tomb Raider 3 and Tomb Raider 2. These other two I picked up. I haven't played this one yet, but the Army Men games are always a bit of a laugh. And Operation Meltdown. So this one I have played through. I played it on easy, got to the end, and then it says if you want to play any more or see more of the story, to play it on a harder difficulty. And getting through this on easy was nigh on impossible for me. I wasn't that good at it, but fun game. I will do it on a harder difficulty. I will. It was Mickey's Wild Adventure. This was a good game. I think, is it the PAL exclusive redo of? Well, it's not really a remake, but it came out on the Sega CD, Mega CD in other countries. Might have been on Mega Drive and stuff as well. I can't remember, but yeah, it's pretty good. And this last lot, I bought this in a bundle, so I paid. No, I didn't. So I didn't get this one in the bundle. Let's take this one out a second. I bought this because I'm pretty sure it's the same game as one that I've got on the PS2, but they released it as a different title as the PS2, but it's the same game. That being the Dalmatians, which I'm pretty sure is the same, strangely, as Dalmatians 3 on the PS2. No. It was cheap, and I thought I wanted to see if it was exactly the same. Strangely, this one's by Midas, and the other one's by Phoenix. I don't know how that happens or why it's happened, but it was cheap, and I was curious, so I'll find that out. Right, this was my bundle of games I picked up. I might have overpaid for them. I don't think I did. Looking at their eBay listings at the moment, I can never ever pronounce this. Here goes. Atelier Iris Eternal Mana on the PS2. The games all about alchemy and things, like RPG ones. I've never played them, so I've always been interested. I think the series is still going. It was still going on the PS3 at least. In that bundle, a bit annoying that I didn't find the second one, but it also came with the third one, which looks like it's taken a different direction going by the back, but we'll find out. And there was one other PS2 game, which again is another one I struggle to pronounce. Legaia 2? Jewel Saga? Just looked interesting. To be honest, I don't know much about this one, but it's probably the cheapest one of the pile. And in this bundle there was 3 PS1 games. One that I've got the sequel to on the PS2, which I haven't played yet because I've wanted to get the first one again for ages. I used to play the demo of this all the time, like continuously with my mate James, but I never played the full game, and I've always wanted to, and now I can. Jade Cocoon. It's a turn-based RPG. It's got a bit of a... It's not a Pokemon feel, but if I remember rightly, you capture little monsters and things, and a little bit like it. It seemed fun when I used to play the demo, but that was years and years ago, so we'll find out what that was like. In that, there was also a copy of Grandia? It's not even going to focus, is it? But I've never tried Grandia, so I'll give that a shot. And to be honest, I didn't even know what this was, but I grabbed it. It says it's a tactical RPG, which I've now got a lot of them to play. But why not? Legend of Cartia? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But don't know. A lot of RPGs to get through. I think I have more than my life's worth. But you never know. If they turn out to be crap, don't have to keep playing them. Anyway, yeah, that's what I picked up. Again, I can happily overlay the prices if people are interested. I might do it this time, but if you want me to stop doing it, just say if you think it's a bit annoying or not a bit pointless. But yeah, let me know if I've done well or if any of these are just complete crap. I always like to know. Have fun. Bye.